And they're off. Dynability up quickly to take the early lead. Testing the limit next. Down on the inside is Understood third in the early going. Break of 4, Mr. Percolator next. Towards the outside, Double Team. Down on the inside, Wild Tie in the two early trailers. Impulsive Willie and Sumakumati. Making their way around the turn in this mile-and-a-half race. And Understood. Jill Waterman aboard has the advantage. Testing the limit next. On the outside is Dynability. Saving ground on the inside, Wild Tie and Mr. Percolator. Impulsive Willie next. Dynability. Moving up, Sumakumate, and Double Team is last at this point, but only about 5 lengths separating from front to back as they go into the finish line for the first time and race around that turn. Understood leads the way. Testing the limit next. Farther out, Dynability. Wild Tie, far outside, Double Team. Mr. Percolator looking for room. Summa Cum Laude is next. And then Impulsive Willie is 8th at this point as they make their way towards the backstretch. And leading from the start, Understood right there with the advantage. Wild Tie in second, just about a length off the leader. Next comes Testing the Limit in third position. Dynability is next. With a clear run on the outside is Double Team. Then Mr. Percolator towards the inside, Summa Cum Laude, and in last position is Impulsive Willie. They have a half mile to the finish line, and Understood. Pressure now from Wild Tie. Those two are together into the far turn. Testing the limit, a close to third. On the outside, Double Team is moving up and in good position. And looking for room towards the inside, Dynability. 4 lengths back now to Mr. Percolator as they make their way to the top of the stretch. Understood, trying to take it wire to wire here. Understood, still in front as they turn for home. And second, Testing the Limit. Wild Tie is next. Mr. Percolator ranging up on the inside. Then Double Team down to the finish line. Leading from start to finish and winning the first race is Understood by about 4. Testing the Limit second. Mr. Percolator up. Finished first. Number 2, Testing the Limit, was second. Number 6, Mr. Percolator, third. Number 7, Dynability, was fourth. And we'll be all set. And they're off. Country Grand off a bit awkwardly at the start, and they head towards the first fence in yellow with the early lead. In second position, Romantic Virginian. And a length and a half, 2 lengths back, Water Hunter third. After that, just to gallop, Master Flag and Country Grand. First fence complete. Now heading around the turn. Heading to the second of 12 fences. The yellow, the early leader on Jerry Carwood. Up over that one. They've all completed the second fence. Heading towards the backstretch with Niello showing the way. Romantic Virginian is next in second with Michael Trorick. Break of 3, Water Hunter third. Arch Kingsley in the saddle. Then towards the outside, just a gallop with David Bentley next in fourth. Break of 3 more. Master Flag with Robert Massey and Country Grand with Tony Darcy. 3 of the 12 complete. Heading down the backstretch for the first time. Heading next to the fourth fence. The yellow with the advantage. Up over the fourth. Niello takes the field to the turn with a 3-length advantage. Romantic Virginia next. Up over the fifth they go. The field of 6 have completed 5 of the 12. Niello maintains the lead by 4 as they move to the 6th fence. Romantic Virginia next in second. In third is Water Hunter. Just a Gallop next. And then comes Master Flag and Country Grand into the stretch for the second time and approaching the 6th of 12 jumps. Up over the 6th, they have completed that one, and they come by the finish line for the second time with Niello in front, heading to the 7th fence. In second position, Romantic Virginian, and Just a Gallop and Water Hunter as they move to the 7th. On the outside is Country Grand, and then Master Flag has dropped back to be 6th. 7 fences complete. Around the turn once again. Racing far off the rail, Niello. Coming up on the inside, Romantic Virginian. Now, Niello moves to the 8th fence. Niello still in front. Romantic Virginia now right there on the inside second. Water Hunter third. Just a Gallop with David Bentley in good striking position now, and he moves to 3rd. Water Hunter back in 4th. Then comes Country Grand 5th and Master Flag 6th. 8 fences complete, heading to the backstretch for the last time. To the 9th jump they go in this Camden plate. Niello racing well on the lead over the 9th. Just several fences from home now, midway down the backstretch for the final time. Niello trying to take it from start to finish here, and up over the 10th. Romantic Virginian 2nd, Just a Gallop. Esco Moron in 3rd. Water Hunter 4th, still has a chance now. Over the 11th. 1 fence remaining after this as they move around the far turn half mile to the finish line. Niello has not been caught yet. Here comes a serious challenge from Just a Gallop. Down to the inside, Romantic Virginian. Water Hunter looking for room. The other 2 far back into the home stretch for the final time. 12th and last fence coming up. Racing far away from the rail. Niello.
And Arch Kingsley with Water Hunter in third gelding. There's one, the Camden plate.
And starter Barry Watson sends them on their way. They're off. Watrel Sea Trip on the outside, Ethical Actions. Between those 2, Snuggle and Ice Bullet is 4th. As those 4 head towards the first of 12 fences. Watrel's Sea Trip. Ethical Actions races a team. Heading into the turn. Snuggle towards the fence is 3rd. Ethical Actions next in the 4th position. Racing around the turn and heading towards the 2nd of 12 fences in this 2-mile and a furlong steeplechase event. Up over the 2nd and proceeding towards the backstretch. And now moving up on the outside, there goes Watrel Sea Trip, now getting clear from Snuggle by a length. Ethical Actions in 3rd, and then Ice Bullet 4th. Only about 4 lengths from start to finish as they head to the 3rd of 12 fences. Up over that one well, continuing their run midway down the backstretch to the 4th fence. And Watrel Sea Trip, with Tom Foley aboard, leads them over that 4th. Now they head to the 5th, up over that one. And they'll move towards the far turn. And the next fence complete. And heading around the turn. Watrel Sea Trip in front. Snuggle next in 2nd. Galloping along well in 3rd is Ethical Actions. And After that, it is Ice Bullet just about maybe 5 lengths from the leader as they come to the 6th of 12 fences into the stretch again. And Wateree Sea Trip enjoys the lead as they move to that 6th fence, coming through the stretch once again. 1 lap to go after this, and Wateree Sea Trip will go under the finish line now for the 2nd time with the lead. Snuggle is in 2nd. 3rd on the outside is Ethical Actions. Ice Bullet 4th. Maintaining the lead is Wateree Sea Trip to the 7th of 12 fences. Up over the 7th, Wateree Sea Trip, Snuggle on the inside. Ethical Actions farther out. Ice Bullet saving ground on the inside 4th. Heading to the 8th of 12. Now, Snuggle moves up to join Wateree Sea Trip at the 8th. And they head to the backstretch for the last time. 8 of the 12 fences complete. Wateree Sea Trip, pressure right there on the inside from Snuggle. Those two together. They head to the 9th of 12. Ethical Actions is poised for the run in 3rd. Then Ice Bullet next, still has a chance, just about 4 lengths from the lead. On to the backstretch for the last time. Over the 9th. And midway down the backstretch, Wateree Sea Trip short lead. Snuggle battles back on the inside. Then Ethical Actions, 2 fences from home, and Ice Bullet is next. Up over that one, heading into the far turn. Half mile to the finish line now. Wateree Sea Trip over the 11th, shakes clear from Snuggle by 2. Snuggle 2nd, Ethical Actions putting in his run in 3rd, and he's on the move. Ice Bullet next in 4th. Midway round the turn, 12th and last fence coming up. Here's Ethical Actions moving up on the outside, but still with the lead is Wateree Sea Trip. Snuggle fights back in 3rd, and Ice Bullet at the head of the lane. Far outside, Ethical Actions under Arch Kingsley. Ethical Actions on the outside takes the lead at the last fence. Back in 2nd, Wateree Sea Trip, Snuggle 3rd, and Ice Bullet. Down to the finish line, it will be Ethical Actions in front. And close.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
And they're off. Running in style. Goes right for the early lead. Choco Primo on the outside 2nd. To the 1st fence they go. Then comes Rather Be, racing 3rd. After that, a break of 5. Back to Okie Dokie Smokey from between horses. Close the book. Then I'm Hit Sarge in Phillips Ferrari as they head around the turn and move to the 2nd fence. And heading towards that 2nd fence. Up over that one. They've cleared it successfully. The field of 7. Head towards the turn. Running in style in front. Choco Primo tracking him in 2nd on the outside as they head to the backstretch. Break of some 4 lengths. Back to Rather Be. After that comes Phillips Ferrari. Then close the book, followed by I'm Hit Sarge, and Okie Dokie Smokey is 7th and last, as they head to the 4th of 12 fences. At the 4th fence, there goes Choco Primo, up to take the lead and moves to the 5th fence. Running in Style is now back in second. They've completed 5 of the 12. Choco Primo leads the way. Running in Style second. Rather Be third. Phillips Ferrari fourth. Close the Book fifth on the inside. Then it's a length to I'm Hit Sarge in the 6th position. Okie Dokie Smoky is 7th and last. Into the stretch once again to the 6th of 12 fences. Choco Primo leads the way as they go under the finish line for the 2nd time. Running in Style second. Then Rather Be, Close the Book, Phillips Ferrari, I'm Hit Sarge, and Okie Dokie Smoky is still last at this point. Over the 7th fence they go. 7 of 12 complete. And Choco Primo extends the lead to about 6 lengths. Rather Be on the inside second alongside Running in Style. Then Close the Book, saving ground. After that, on the outside comes Phillips Ferrari. I'm Hit Sarge, starting to move up a bit. And Okie Dokie Smoky is still 7th and last at this point. 7 of the 12 complete, heading to the 8 of the 12 complete, heading to the backstretch now to the 9th fence. And it is Choco Primo, but only by a length and a half. Rather Be getting closer now. Close the Book moving up. Phillips Ferrari in good position on the outside. Midway down the backstretch for the final time. There goes Rather Be up to take the lead. Choco Primo back in second. 2 fences from home. And it is Rather Be with the advantage a length and a half. Close the Book moving well in second. Choco Primo third. Then on the outside, I'm Hit Sarge is moving up. As they continue around the turn, Running in Style is next in fourth. Around the turn they go. And heading towards the top of the stretch to the 12th and last fence. Rather Be with Gus Brown has the lead. Here comes Close the Book on the outside, charging up boldly, coming to the 12th and last fence. Rather Be, Close the Book on the outside takes the lead. Rather Be is next in second, and I'm Hit Sarge third. It will be Close the Book under the finish line first. Rather Be second, and finishing in the 3rd spot was I'm Hit Sarge. And this our 4th race.
Wateree, also supplying so much of the labour that makes this course look so beautiful from year to year. Of the Wateree River Correctional Institution. And
Moving into line. And they're off in the DuBose Cup Timber Race. Darn Tip Alarm, the gray, going for the lead. Up on the inside, up over the first set of timber, there goes Natty Bow. Natty Bow. And on the outside, Darn Tip Alarm. Those two fighting it out for the early lead as they go to the 2nd fence. Up over that post and rail. And the leaders are together with a break of 5. Back to Fetzer, next in 3rd. After that, Hall of Angels. Then a break of 3 to Euripides. And trailing the field in the early going now is Northern Task. As they race across the infield. And to the 4th set of post and rail. Darn Tip Alarm leads the way as they race across the infield past the beacon and the sharp right-hand turn. Darn Tip Alarm maintains the lead. Has it by about 2 lengths. Natty Bow second. Up over the 5th. Fetzer's next. Hall of Angels, Euripides, and Northern Task, 6th and last at this point. As they make their way on the far side of the race course, continuing this figure 8 run, Darn Tip Alarm at the next fence, up over that post and rail well. Natty Bow giving chase in second. Fetzer third alongside Hall of Angels. Then it's a break of some 6 lengths back to Euripides. And Northern Task still trailing at this point. Again, the sharp right-hand turn, now up over the next fence, up over the 8th fence. They've cleared that one, and they come now towards the stretch for the first time. There's the gray horse, Darn Tip Alarm in front, moving to the 9th. Natty Bow remaining in second. Fetzer is third. To his outside, Hall of Angels. Hall of Angels takes third at the next fence. Up over that one. Darn Tip Alarm leads the way. The field of 6 have cleared 10 fences at this point. Darn Tip Alarm enjoys the lead. Natty Bow still in second. Hall of Angels in third. Fetzer fourth. Northern Task is moved to 5th. Euripides back in 6th. Up over the 11th fence. And the left-hand turn to the backstretch once more. Darn Tip Alarm still leading it under Arch Kingsley, has been there since the start. Natty Bow has remained in second, running along well. Then another length back to Hall of Angels. After that comes Fetzer. Northern Task, and far back from the field, Euripides. Over the 12th, continuing their run, heading to the 13th set of timber. And moving to that fence with Darn Tip Alarm up over the fence and moving quite well at this point. Natty Bow also running well in second. Patient ride there and moving well in third is Hall of Angels as they cross the infield once again to complete the figure 8, the left-hand turn, and they'll run far away from us again in the infield. Straightening away for that run, and a right-hand turn coming up again. A all-chase Darn Tip Alarm, who takes that fence well, and the sharp right-hand turn around the trees, and over on the far side near the Colonial Cup course, and it is Darn Tip Alarm. Has been there all the way. Natty Bow still in second. Hall of Angels next in third. Fetzer's next. And then on the outside, Northern Task. Far back, Euripides. Continuing their run on that figure 8. Far away from us now at this point, but it's still Darn Tip Alarm looking strong and still maintaining the lead. Natty Bow next in second at this next fence, up over that one, and Darn Tip Alarm still enjoys the lead. Natty Bow remaining in second, pressing a bit harder now. And then Hall of Angels coming around the turn again and running towards us, Darn Tip Alarm. At the next fence, several fences from home at this point. Darn Tip Alarm up over that one. And driving hard now, here comes Natty Bow into contention. Natty Bow on the inside, Mike Traurig up to challenge for the lead. Fighting back is the gray Darn Tip Alarm with Arch Kingsley. Hall of Angels closing in. Here they come into the stretch for the final time. Up over the fence. And it is Natty Bow who takes the lead. Darn Tip Alarm fighting it out for second with Hall of Angels. And it is Natty Bow holding on. Natty Bow does win it Nice ride there. Natty Bow winning this. Hall of Angels second, and the Gray Darn Triple Arm third.
Smile, Michael.
So congratulations to
Flag is up, and they're off in the Carolina First Carolina Cup. And the field of 5 move to the first of 14 fences. They've completed that first fence. And it's Al Skywalker with Tom Foley out there opening up the lead over the second fence. Trey Touche next in second. Then it's a break of some 3 lengths. Back on the inside, Turkish Corner, Tracy Bond and Dynamite Vic over the third of 14 fences. Racing on the Colonial Cup course and heading towards the fourth fence. Al Skywalker up over that one. Has the advantage by some 10 lengths. Trey Touche second. Turkish Corner next in third, break of 5 to Tracy Bond, and Dynamite Vic moving midway on that turn to the 5th of 14 fences. Up over that one, Al Skywalker has a commanding lead at this point. In second is Trey Touche. Then it's another length back on the outside, Turkish Corner. 5 back to Tracy Bond and Dynamite Vic at the 6th fence into the stretch for the first time. And Al Skywalker maintains the advantage as they move to the 7th fence. Coming down the stretch now for that first time, that long straight, and it is Al Skywalker being nursed along there by Tom Foley, coming past the stands, and has the best of it by about 4 lengths, maybe 5 at this point. Galloping along under the finish line for the first time. It is Al Skywalker, then Trey Touche, followed on the inside by Turkish Corner with Robert Walsh. To the outside, Trezamon with Robert Massey, Dynamite Vic, Pat Coney. At the 9th fence now, proceeding to the 9th in the Carolina Cup. They've all completed that one. And Al Skywalker still in front by 5. Trey Touche in good position in second. Then towards the outside, Turkish Corner. Dynamite Vic has made up some ground, and Tracy Bond is in the 5th spot, just maybe 6 lengths from the leader. As they move now to the 10th, Al Skywalker up over that fence. Dynamite Vic making a run on the inside. Trey Touche right alongside. Then you have Turkish Corner and Trebizond as they continue their run towards the backstretch. This is the final run down the backstretch. Moving now towards the 12th fence on the backstretch. And Al Skywalker, who's led from the start, trying to take this wire to wire. Trey Touche next in second. On the outside, Turkish Corner, Dynamite Vic, and Trebizond. As they continue their run down the backstretch for the last time. Up over that fence, and Al Skywalker has a commanding 6-length lead. Trey Touche trying to cut into that margin now. Turkish Corner third, Dynamite Vic, and Trebizond is still 5th and last at this point. Continuing their run around the far turn for the final time. Al Skywalker maintains that lead in the First Carolina Cup. They are 2 fences from home, and Al Skywalker, very strong at this point, ladies and gentlemen, coming into the stretch for the Carolina Cup. And he's really turning it on now. Al Skywalker at the last fence under Tom Foley leads by about 7 lengths. Up over that last fence, and it is Trent Touche next in second, and driving hard is Turkish Corner in third. Down to the finish line, leading every step of the way, was Al Skywalker in an outstanding performance, winning by about 5, maybe 6 lengths. And it was close for second between Trent Touche and Turkish Corner in the First Carolina Cup.
A tired Tom Foley?
Very tired, not too tired, Al Skywalker.
Al Skywalker, once again.
How I didn't fall off him at the last, he jumped that thing like, he went, I think he must have been 15 foot over. I mean, he just jumped out of his skin. I mean, 2 fences there, I couldn't even see who was going to come up, just grabbed the yoke. Like, Blythe's always like, grab the yoke, so I just grabbed and sat there, and he winged fences.
Barry Watson there with his assistants, Nick Butler, Oliver Keelan. And they're off in the finale. Mozo Alegre up to take the early lead. Young Dubliner next. Hotspur right there third. And moving along, well, and a length back now to Full Crazy, racing fourth at this time. Mutawaj down on the inside is fifth. Woodkeeper sixth. Jay Williams seventh. Original Cast racing eighth at this point. Break of 3 to Gold Bull and Big Hope. Around the turn they go. Into the stretch for the first time. Mozo Alegre in front. Hotspur next in second. Young Dubliner third. Original Cast saving ground fourth on the inside. Woodkeepers in fifth at this point. Clear run in the outside in sixth for Mutawaj. Then a length back on the outside, Fool Crazy. Moving up, Big Hope, and the 2 early trailers, Jay William and Gold Bull. Passing us now, and 1 lap to go in this second division of the Kershaw Purse. Mozo Alegre and Mutawaj farther out. Right there is Fool Crazy. Hotspur in good position, fourth on the inside. As they make the left-hand turn and head to the backstretch. Hotspur now up to contest for the lead. Hotspur, Mozzo Allegre. There's Fool Crazy to join them. Those three across the course head down the backstretch for the final time. Continuing their run down the backstretch, it is Fool Crazy. Now with the advantage by a length. In second position, fighting back on the inside, Mozzo Allegre. 3 back to Hotspur, next in third. 5 to Gold Bull, who's gained some ground. Mutawaj next, then Wood Kiba. Original Cast. After that, it's Big Hope. And 5 lengths back, Young Dubliner. And Jay William is last at this point. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. And it is Fool Crazy in front. Hotspur gaining on the outside. Mozzo Allegre back in third. And then Gold Bull straightening away to the home stretch. And Fool Crazy hanging on. Mozzo Allegre and Hotspur gaining. Hotspur on the outside and Fool Crazy. Those two battle it out. Hotspur gets up to win it. Hotspur wins the finale under Bridget McFadden. Very close for second between Original Cast and Fool Crazy. And this
Everybody squunched together so you can sure be in the picture. Mike will get in somewhere.